Hello and welcome to another day flying with me, and this time we're going to fly with the beautiful Amber. So the Amber in the full size is the perfect cabin bag. Size wise it fits nicely under your seat, it's allowed on all airlines as a normal handbag, so you are literally good to go, jet set go with Amber. Now if you wanted to go for a smaller size bag, if you were concerned some airlines such as Ryanair can be a little bit pedantic, you might want to opt for the midi, but this bag size wise should be absolutely fine. It's a bit wider than Ryanair allows, but so far to date never been stopped on any airline taking either of these bags with me as my carry-on. So I've packed it up today with quite similar items that I did with the Joy XL, and the reason for that is so that you can see the capacity of the two and what sacrifices you might have to make if you want for a smaller bag, but also what still packs inside really beautifully and just the different ways it packs that can allow you then to make a decision about which bag is right for you. So really the only thing that I didn't pack in this bag was the zip top pouch with my spare bikini, because I always like to land if I'm going somewhere tropical and have my bikini and my flip-flops ready to go. Often you leave the UK freezing cold wearing thermals, jumpers, coats and everything else, and then when you land in your beautiful tropical destination it's absolutely boiling. So I'll quite often change in the toilet of the plane, pop my shorts on with a bikini top, vest top underneath my jumper, flip-flops on, I'm good to go. I'm already acclimatized for my holiday. So if you wanted to add this in, personally, I've got 2 pillows in this bag. This is the non-blow-up inflatable one. It's a lot of capacity. I would personally not take this. I've just put it in the bag to show you that it does fit, but you would now have plenty of room if you wanted to instead to pop this in to the bag and close it up with room to spare. So if you didn't take this one and you took your inflatable, you've got plenty of room to fit everything in that you had in your Joy XL before. Now the only other thing you might want to do is to take your bigger bottle. So this is the bottle that we had before with the Joy. Now I love taking with this particular bag my Hydrate bottle. You can get these on Amazon. This particular one is the Hydrate brand, but you can get any. If you just put in an A5 flask, then you'll come up with lots of options. And these fit beautifully into here and zip close without any problem. And it's just a really nice size bottle to have in the pocket if you want to keep the silhouette of the bag sleek as it is now. Alternatively, you can just pop the other bottle in. And what I've done is with the 2-way zips that you've got on all my pockets on the outside, you can zip it back up at the top and it won't go anywhere. It's nice and secure now. Both zips are holding it in place. And remember, the outside pockets are waterproof and insulated. So if you have got bottles that you need to warm or cool for longer periods, then this bag is perfect for you. Now then, in the other side, I have got my bits for when I'm on the plane. So I've kind of segmented the bag into different areas, which is a really handy thing to do when you're flying, because then you can just go into each section of the bag depending where you are on your flight. So if I'm flying long haul, I'm going to want to take with me my eye mask, my inflatable pillow, and I might want to brush my teeth before I land, so I've got my toothbrush in there as well. I've always get dry lips, so I've got my Carmex and I've got my earbuds so that I can sleep. In here I would also probably put my earpods. I just haven't got them on me right now, but they would go in there as well. So there you go, that's my flying pocket. I've got my hydration pocket here, and now let's dive into the front part of the bag, the organizer pocket, and see what we've got in here. So we have the obligatory snacks that we had in the last bag, and then just tipping the bag back so I can see, in here I've placed a poppy on its D-ring, so it's there for extra security. This is a great place to pop your poppy. Pop your poppy in its little pocket. And you've got the D-ring there so that if you want extra security, you can choose to have it on your wrist loop. You can take this off with the slider, remove the slider, or keep it in the pocket there. Inside now, you've got your lip gloss. I've actually put my earpods in here. I didn't realise I had done that, so I have those ready to go there. But if you wanted to, you can put them in the side, so you've got all of your bits on the right hand side here. But the way I think I've packed it up today is that this is kind of my grab and go section. So I've just got a little hand moisturiser, I've got my cables for my phone and my charger, and the obligatory hair bubble, can never be without a spare hair bubble, and then I've got my pen. Okay, so the front pocket is great if you want to have bits in there that you can grab and access really, really easily. So now let's go through and see in the main compartment of the bag what we've got going on in here. So we've got our bits when we get where we're going. In the zip top pouch, again, machine washable and waterproof. I've got a pair of flip-flops and I've got my bikini, and I would probably put my shorts in there as well. And then I've got my packing cubes. They fit so beautifully in the bag. You can see here how they just look beautiful. They slide down into the elasticated pockets and stay completely where they should be the entire time. Now in here, I've got kind of my freshening up makeup bag. So I would go to the toilet with this to freshen up when I've got close to landing, and I've got, and once obviously when I get where I'm going, this would then go into my beach bag, and I would have this to take with me to the beach. So just a powder, hair bobble, a mirror and a hairbrush, my lip gloss, perfume, and a serum. Again, staying hydrated on long flights is essential. So there you are, that's the Rosie packing cube. And then additional to that, I've not got anything else in the front pocket, but in the side pocket, I've used this one on the side as my glasses case. So I haven't packed a glasses case because it's on its own in there. It's perfectly nice and secure, and it can just stay in there. And on the other side, I've got my flight socks, okay? And then in the main compartment of the bag, you can see there, I have got that really massive, great big pashmina, the cashmere pashmina. This is just brilliant because if you're traveling and you get cold, it is massive, and it's basically the same sort of size as a duvet cover. So you can put that over the whole length of your body, wrap yourself up, keep yourself nice and warm if the aircon's on a bit strong, or if you're sleeping, you can have it as an extra blanket. So that fits in there perfectly. Now at the back, you can see this is a MacBook Air. This fits in perfectly, 12-inch I believe. This will take up to 14 inches. We say 12 inches because that's just a really nice size for the bag, but you can get a little bit extra in there if you need to. I've popped in an old Apple iPad just so you can see it for scale. A lot of people don't really take laptops with them anymore, so I wanted to put both in there so you can see the size difference between the two and the flexibility that you've got. You can either take both, one, or either. And that pretty much is everything. You have got your little key here, so normally I would pack something on there like my keys. My security pocket at the back is great for medication, keeps it separate from the rest of the bag. Now I'm just going to spin it round. So now on the back of the bag, this is the new design we've gone with. You have got your slide over straps. So this bit underneath here unzips, and you can slide the strap of your trolley bag over there, out through the bottom, and it sits perfectly on your trolley, so absolutely nothing falls off. No bashed ankles as you're going through check-in. Absolutely genius. And then you've also got the option, if you want a really quick access without having to go in the whole of your bag, you can pop your iPad in there perfectly, or you can also put your laptop in there, and it all stays in place beautifully and is really easy. If you're flying, you can just grab that, put that on your back still, and it will just stay in place. Then last but not least, we have our little security pocket on the side here. So this is a full length pocket, so you've got lots of room all the way across to the end. You can see my fingers. So if you're traveling with this bag, you've got plenty of room to put all the family's passports in the back there. I've got my phone, and again, you would very easily be able to put your poppy in there instead if you wanted to have it close to your body so that nobody could get any access. Okay, so that is the Amber in the full size. I will get around to doing a packing video of the midi. There are videos on YouTube already that do show you the difference between the full and the midi. So in terms of size comparison, I just wanted to show you the 3 bags in a row so you can kind of see the size difference between all of them. So the Joy XL that's on my left here, this is the biggest bag we have, and in this particular leather it's a little bit bigger than the covered stud, a centimetre taller I would say. I don't have one here to show you today because it's gone to a show, but this just still gives you a nice idea. The Joy XL, the Amber, sorry, they're all full, and the Amber midi. Okay, side on, you can see that the Amber midi is 20% smaller and it's slightly wider than the Joy XL, but you have got this big front pocket on the Joy XL and you've got the big front pocket on the Amber. Differences really are that you've got the 2 big side pockets as well, whereas the Joy has the elasticated, the Amber has the boxy zipped option. Apart from that, it's really just a case of which is your preference really, which one you like and which one you think will suit you best. This is just a fly with me video today to show you how I would pack the Amber if I was going on a flight today and all the things that I would take with me. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below and I'll be sure to come back to you. And until next time, goodbye.